Miss Patty McCormick as Rhoda, and Miss Nancy Kelly as Christine Penmark.
And as for you...
Oh man, that video was funny. Man, there's a major difference in the way parents of different cultures punish and spank their kids. Man, I wish I grew up in that house. Man, I wish they do like a different strokes of Webster. Let me move in there, man. Woo, man. If that's what they call a spanking, pop, pop, pop. Woo, I want to move into that house. And that leads us to today's show. We're gonna talk about the cultural differences in spanking your kids or punishing. Okay, you guys, here we go. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We're here for what we call our Friday Night Madness. I'm with my boy Troy. What is up, Troy? What is up, Troy?
Hey, Dizzle, what is cracking?
That's it, man. Yeah, what is cracking? I like to start off with our culture. How were you doing, and what do you have planned this weekend? Of course, a pandemic. There's not much you could say, but hey, how was your weekend? What do you have planned this weekend?
You know what? I'm gonna go into character. Wow, I plan on going to the backyard. Been hearing some things rustling around in the office in the bushes there. So, yeah, I'm gonna just go to the backyard, hang out at the backyard. Been doing the kitchen and the living room lately.
That sounds exciting.
Yeah, wow. I mean, the backyard, and I'm gonna walk around in the backyard.
Man, that's like getting turned up in the backyard. Man, I'm jealous.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? You can do it too. I'm by myself. You by yourself. I think you can do it too, man.
I'm by myself. Yeah, I have a pet. And then, like I said, I have different rooms. I could go in each room and pretend I'm in a different country.
You know what? That would be a good idea. Kind of put every part of your house into a theme park. Italy could be the kitchen. Especially if you want to cook some spaghetti or something. Your bedroom could be France. The romantic place. And the bathroom it could be like Watts.
Niagara Falls.
What I'm saying? The bathroom, no, I take that back. Shouts out to Watts, but the bathroom could be a whole nother. It could be the United States,
right? Okay. Yeah. Before I go exactly. Before you go any further, let's talk about today's topic. Today's topic is funny how we just came up with this while we were prepping for the show. I want to talk about old school parenting. And I want to call old school parenting / black mamas. We got to talk about this topic, man. This is, like I said, nowadays, the way my parents used to beat me, sure, they go to jail with this new laws now, man. And I kind of, personally, I disagree with it, but like I said, that's today's topic. And then it's funny how different cultures have different ways of punishing their kids. But
yeah. Black mamas, not to get mistaken as black mambas, but just as dangerous. Yeah, you don't want to mess with no black mama, man. I done seen black mamas whoop ass under all kind of duress. Cigarette in the mouth. They could be driving and whoop your ass.
They pull over and put it on you, huh?
They're the only multitask ass whooping parents on this planet. So I'm just keeping the one.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, hey, before you go any further, I keep interrupting us. I like to start off with once again, listeners. I thank all you guys. Hey, listeners, everybody, I thank all you guys for voting because it was a big turnout for this election. It was a very big turnout.
It was.
I mean, it's huge. But I would like to do is I have a special video that I want to dedicate to Donald Trump. Can I play it right now before we go any further?
You know what? Do your thing, man. I mean, I don't see why not.
Okay, like I said, people warning you. There may be some words that you don't like in this, some cuss words.
Oh,
but we've all grown, like I said.
Donald Trump curse.
Here we go. He sure does.
in my house now. You talking all that shit? So get the fuck out. You sorry ass bitch. You come in my house. Eating all my shit. So get the fuck out. You sorry ass bitch. Bitch.
Lord today.
Now, man, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's pretty good, is it? Get the fuck out, man. You need
Yeah,
to get
that's pretty straight to the point right there, buddy.
all my shit, you bitch.
Yeah. You might want to, that might make the average person want to fight like before they leave. Like, oh man, I was gonna leave, but damn.
What you saying is you're scheduled and bound to leave, but this guy's doing this, so you gonna get mad at him. That's you kind of right. But if you were leaving anyway and tell you get the fuck out, then you get defensive like what?
Yeah, I was gonna leave with no problem, man. He had to go and call me a bitch. God damn.
Okay, oh man, okay.
We gotta fight now, man.
Right, get the fuck out. Oh man, they're making a scene out of it. Everybody hear it.
Yeah.
Right, you know what?
You don't see the luggage in my hand?
Yeah, but let's get back, man. Talking about the mamas, man. We're talking about like parenting. You know how it's different culturally. You know our culture. So our parents are a little bit different from other cultures.
Have you ever went and got your own Switch?
What's that?
Have you ever had to go get your own Switch?
Yeah, I get my own. I always got a smaller one, and sometimes smaller ones gonna hurt too.
Yeah, they're the ones that get. See, you can't be getting the small one, man. That elevate the ass whooping that's coming.
Right.
Because it just piss your parents off.
Because they saw us. Oh, should I get? Yeah, that's why you gotta.
I got a trivia question. I want our followers to see if the followers will answer it. See what the most answer is. Who is more than likely to whoop your ass with a Switch? The female side of the family or the male side of the family?
Come on. Oh, okay.
And I'm gonna say a resounding female side because I can't even recall uncles and daddies grabbing switches.
No, they normally daddies don't really whoop like that.
No, they gonna punch you out. If you grew up in the Switch era, then your daddy punched you out.
Right. Yeah, daddy. Yeah, daddy's on the Switch.
Yeah, if you grew up in that era, he punched you out. He whooped your ass for real.
But yeah. Oh yeah, because that's Switch. Yeah, right. The dads use a belt. They do the belt, but not the Switch. The moms is a Switch.
Yeah, they get that leather.
We say that leather. Oh man, but yeah, it's interesting how this culturally, because even this very day, I don't know if people doing the whooping like they call it whoopings. I don't do the whooping like in our time period, but you walk in the stores, you see like a sister going off on her kids, because kids, I mean, I love kids, man. Kids are a blessing, man. I remember my son being young, also a blessing, but at the same time, they could get on your nerves. They get on your fucking nerves. And I remember one lady, she said to her sons, like, hey, grabbing stuff, and she said, you stop. She raised her voice. They still kept doing it. And then she put them both, they're small enough, they put them in the car. You mother, if you move once, I'm gonna, she said something else. And then the kids got like this. And I was like, I wanted to clap almost. I mean, it's bad with I've been real. It worked, and they were quiet. Right. And then people were like, "Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god!" And one of them looked like she wanted to get on her phone and report it. And one of them another one called a store manager on her.
Yeah, she was probably caring. Don't understand that this discipline stuff is necessary. She was the one that was like, "Look, Marge, look." See that? See, well, wait a minute. Here it comes. And there it goes. You see, and this is what's wrong. She the one that get the police called on you, and then half the police don't even care. Like, oh, you just discipline your child, all right, thanks. As long as no marks we check, no abuses, no abusing seemed like it was going on. And then they let you go on about your way anyways.
Right. I mean, of course, our mamas could get a little carried away sometimes, but that's legit though. I mean,
you know what? Yeah, it's like big in our culture, anyways. And then I want to say Hispanic culture too. I done seen some ass whooping It's from a Spanish mama.
Yeah, they whoopings. I know this one girl. Her dad used to get pissed off. He has a whole he has like he has like a pillowcase filled with
Right.
tequila bottles. Started whipping his kids with.
Tequila bottles.
Yes.
The hell, you trying to get them drunk?
I know he had tequila bottles in a pillowcase. I'm beating him. That's what I'm saying, man. What kind of man? I've been saying. I mean, okay, black people wouldn't do that shit. That's pretty extreme.
Crazy people will do that, no matter what color they are.
Okay, that's a whole other topic. That's something different.
Yeah, I done seen sane parents really go to the extreme. Like, my mom's used to date this one dude, man, and he had got the rubber to the sliding screen door. And it's not like the rubber that come off the regular screen, that little skinny gray piece.
Right.
This is black, and it looked like old school racetrack, but it's very rubbery. So, so when it hit you, it wrap and stretch, and then come back and wrap again,
Whoa.
and then give off the sound.
Make that noise.
Yeah, sound like an old school karate flick or something. Like you get with that. Pow, pow.
Oh shit.
You know, you might even hear that or something.
That's how he said, man. That sounds like some slave shit.
Yeah.
I think that's roots music.
Yeah. Ooh, Mazel. You know, please don't whoop me no more.
We get whooped. We I have white people call it whipped. When you get whipped, they can play some of that slave music.
Point taken. You're right. Wept.
That's another thing about it. We call it whoopings or whoop. The white people call it whip or spanking.
Spanking. Yeah, I have to spank little Johnny today because he just did not listen. And I warned him. I said, Johnny, you cut that out, young man. And when he said, fuck off, Bob, I ain't had enough. So I put him in timeout.
He is back in the mouth in my house. My house where I grew up in.
Yeah, you tell a black mama. I can't even finish the story. It's unheard of. You can't tell.
I had a white friend. I went to his house, and he did something pretty bad. I forgot what it was, but his mom, man. I thought it was only movies, man. She gave him a spanking, and she put him on her lap like in a movie.
Oh, like damn! How old was he?
He's like about 8. She was on his lap, like linced over, and she was spanking on the butt. And I'm laughing, saying, "Man, that ain't shit." I told my mom the story. We were laughing our ass off. She said, "What? Yeah, he was on the lap. She was doing this." And I said to myself, and then we both laughed. And she said, "That's why it's so bad, man. Because that's nothing." I mean, I'm laughing because you only see it in movies, man. Like they spanking. Right. I was like, "Wow." I mean, people really spank that way. I'm saying myself. And at that point, I'm laughing, saying, "Man, I want to get one too, just for the hell of it, so I can just."
Yeah, it looked like it feel more good than hurt,
And to be honest, I looking at his face, it didn't faze him. He was like, "Ow, ow, ow, ow," Next day, he's cussing again and going off on it.
Oh, robotic ass ow, like ow, mom. Yes, ow. Ouch, mom. Yeah.
Yeah, but speaking of again. Yeah, exactly. She was like, he's like, ow, ow. I mean, it was funny. But yeah, speaking of spankings, man, one time I saw my cousin, man. This very day, I still remember this, man. My mom's put it on him one time. She was waiting for a check, waiting for this big, I don't know what kind of check it was. I'm a kid. I didn't even know the details.
Right.
I don't know what was on his mind. We're looking for, we had a cap gun. And he was looking for, ammunition for his cap. The cap gun, you put the little paper in.
Right.
And then I don't know what his dumbass was thinking. When the mail came, we got the mail, and he said, "Oh, let me use this envelope for my cap." And he cut her envelope that had her check in it. He cut it.
Wow.
and he put his cap. You know, the cap gun didn't work. And then my mom's come in looking for me. I said, "Hey, what's this? Who did this?" I don't know how she knew he did it. She did it, and then she was pissed, and then because he was told not to, we told not to go through his stuff, and see that's the main thing she got mad going through his stuff. That was the main thing. Then the second reason, he messed her checkup. Oh man! And back in those days, it's not like how now you call up, go online. I mean, checks then you have to wait like a month to get another one. Man,
That's crazy. Yeah,
she
you don't wanna mess with me.
I mean, I'm not lying. All I can remember, she was like swinging them like this, bah, hitting one hand, bah, bah, like multitasking. I can't believe that shit, man. That's like some for fucking karate, fucking the Matrix shit. She was like, wah, wah, and I'm like this. I mean, okay, I like my friend. When I was laughing, I can laugh out like this. Oh, my mom's bad shit. That's why, because I was pretty good. I said, man, that's why I'm not doing anything bad this month. That shit was crazy. After that, man, I got even more scared of it. I got more respect for her for that. I don't say scared. I just got more respect after watching that. You know, I was like, damn, she don't mess around.
That was that black mama strength right there, man. Like
She's not that big, but she got him. And you know what crazy about it is? I don't know how white people are. White people listening, we love you. I'm not talking about if I say white people, but what I'm getting at is notice I say moms and cousin. I don't know about your culture, but mine, your aunts could put it on you if you act up while you're at their house. I mean, they could put it on you. They don't need to call for permission. Okay, babysitters, that's another time. Babysitters should put their hands on the person they're watching, but your relatives, standard relatives, oh man, they could put hands on you too if you mess up. I mean, because a lot of times, and my aunt would say, oh, I spanked him. And then first thing she said, what did he do? And then I might get a second one. You know what I mean? Saying, but when you put it on my cousin, my aunt was gonna put it on him too. I mean, that's how. But then my mom's talked to her and said, "No, you don't need to. I already took care of it." And then she said, "Really? You sure? You really?" She
You
still.
know what? I have to say one thing, man, about our culture when it comes to ass whoopings. If you get an ass whooping from someone other than your mama or your daddy, it starts a chain reaction of ass whoopings because you're going to
Right,
get your
right,
ass whooped
right.
because you had to get your
Yeah,
ass
I'm
whooped.
saying, it can't be like family. It can't be somebody. Or outside the fact that even if you're wrong, oh yeah, and they ass whoop too.
Look, if Miss Johnson from next door who ain't family had to get your ass, that's gonna triple another ass. Like
Yeah,
we're the only
right
culture
or wrong.
where, like I said, we're the only culture where an ass whooping would get you an ass whooping.
Yeah,
Like you need, and like you said, it's got to be a cousin, auntie, uncle, relative. You know what I mean, of some sort. That's a guardian figure, and yeah, I had to whoop that boy. Don't let it be grandma, because now moms is all like, "Oh, you got my mama upset."
yeah. When you're younger, if you're younger, your grandmother's not that old. Yeah, she could get down too. Put it on you. I hate to say to everybody out there
You ever got
listening.
a whooping by a grandfather?
What's that?
You ever got a whooping by a grandfather?
Nah, like that'd be kind of interesting. I don't know about that one. That's the other level. I never been whooped by a grandfather. I don't know about that. What's a grandfather whooping like?
I can only imagine because I'm gonna have to go out on a limb and say I've never really seen a grandfather whoop.
I don't think grandfathers whoop.
You know, but could you imagine if they did though? Like grandmamas whoop, grandfathers whoop too, but it wasn't a thing.
Yeah, I never heard of grandfather whooping. That's kind of rare. I never heard of that.
Yeah. Just like somebody posted on the other day, like, have you ever seen your grandma? It's like black folks. Have you ever seen your grandmama cook tacos? Anybody that was over 40 said no. You know, everybody younger because some of these grandmamas is 40, so 38 years old
Right.
grandmamas.
And it's, man, I mean, of course, everybody, yeah, the younger people, they're gonna have that answer. You're right. But yeah, like I said, white people, not blacks, Asians, whatever. Hey, I'm not saying we're evil people. Just culturally, that's how we're brought up. It's different, and I'm quite sure. Do you think it got? I think it got a little bit better, but it still goes on. I mean,
Yeah, it still goes on. I mean, I
I'm not
mean,
around a family like that to really know, but it still goes on with it. The parents just put it on them.
you know what? Yeah, man. a lot of people think that these, I mean, some of the parents, like I said, if they're really young parents and they ain't really got no foundation, they actually edging some of that BS on with the younger kids. You see the videos where they coaching the kid alone and do the cuss out. They think it's cute, but um, uh, yeah, you older, yeah, you gonna know. If you
Right.
40 or better, you gonna know. So I know. I kind of, as a kid, man, all I thought about was, man, I can't wait till I'm an adult or old enough to where I can stop getting the kind of whippings our culture get. Even when we was kids, we knew our culture had
Right.
an ass whooping unlike any other culture when it came to fucking up. Or and there was other cultures that was spanking their kids or even giving them swats or disciplining them, but we wasn't too much for the timeout shit. We didn't
Right.
get into that.
Time
We
out.
got an ass whooping and then we got a punishment.
Yeah. Top it.
Like
Right.
once it's past 8 hours, it ain't time out. Once it's past 3 hours, it ain't time out.
Right. Okay. I mean, like I said, man, just different. Like I said, we're not evil people. That's just it's just different culturally how people do things.
Oh yeah,
So, like I said, kids, man, we love them, man, but ooh, they could get on your nerves.
yeah. I wish I was humble with like 'cause I got a lot of white friends. I don't know. I mean, I got a lot of them, but the majority of my white friends that I've seen discipline their kids, there's very few that's gonna be like how we do it, and they ain't, for the most part, they ain't got no bad kids.
Right.
How it goes, depending on your environment that you're surrounded by when you grow up, et cetera, et
Right.
cetera. That's an influence. But for the most part, I've seen some discipline, and I'll be like, man, I would have got my soul snatched from me and delivered to God so He can check on it
Yeah,
to see if it was a
especially when they do
default.
that act up in public. They think they get home free just acting up in public. Man, ooh, that's when the parents just lay it on them. But
Yeah,
see, white people, they don't want to. I tell white people, but we know it's true. There's some truth to what I'm saying. But yeah, like other cultures, they're like, they want to hold back because they're in public. But black folks, man, they that doesn't stop them.
yeah. Shit, back folks, man, or mom be like, Lamar, I'm about to fuck you up, right? That shit just go right in the store. And Lamar be like, yeah, I know. Because it's imminent, it's happening.
Right,
And don't be, I've as a kid, I think all of us, especially boys, got caught going to the store with your parents, stealing some little Hot Wheel toy, car, candy. All of us boys have stole some at least once between the age of 4 and 6. Maybe 4 and 8, but
but you got to give them some lessons.
and every time you get caught, every time you're gonna get caught. But every time for the most people I know, they done got caught and they got their ass whooped right there in the parking lot. Took the candy or whatever it was back in the store. They could have. It could have been. They could have got away with it.
Right.
Scott clean. And mom's putting stuff. Where you get that from?
Where you get that from? Ooh, just like that. It's
Yeah.
interrogate straight up. Where you get that
Where you
from?
get that from? I didn't buy no Hot Wheel. How the Hot Wheel get in the damn bag?
Ooh, and you know what? Moms, they can read your
Put
body
that
language.
man, and then take you back in the store. I got a thief.
Ooh,
I'm
they can read your body language.
Everybody, the manager of the store be like, damn, he got away with it, man. Do you want us to really do this? It's only $2.99.
The manager doesn't need to report you anything because you can see right there you about to get dealt with.
Like, yeah, the manager don't want to know. This mama about to whip that boy's ass. You know what, ma'am? I gave it to him. I did. You didn't tell your mama I gave you the car, boy. Like trying to, because he knows black mama finna come bring it.
Right. He already knows he don't need to do anything. It's like actually he's doing her a favor. I mean, she's doing him a favor. Hey, hey, you don't need to press charges. You don't need to do anything. I got this.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. Like I said, culturally, I mean, it's kind of interesting and funny. but would do you think Bernie Mac could close this session out? Because I remember he had a joke one time that he said that kids, you treat kids nicely, but at the age of 4 and up, he could put it on them from the neck up. So he said something crazy, man.
Oh, you want me to tell you what the fuck I said? I can
Yeah,
tell
what you
you. Stacey, I can tell you what the fuck I said, man. I told you. I believe a kid when they get 4 years old, you can hit him in the stomach or the chest. Okay? I'll fuck a kid up, Stacey. I'm not playing with your children. I'm not playing with them. Okay? Let me tell you something about these kids. They ain't gonna fuck with me, Stacey.
That's it, everybody. That's Troy doing his Bernie Mac, man. That is so good, man. Damn, with the fro, you look more like him. Damn, you should go to Bernie Mac too. But you know what? You need a little more darkening. You know, you need
Yeah,
to go to
man.
a hair salon or something. You know, other than that,
Yeah.
man, oh, man, you could be like a lighter version of him. That dude, man, that's my boy though, man. But that guy was like, he matches your shirt, man. That's how dark he was.
Yeah, this is
Onyx, man. Like I said, I'm not knocking darkness because I'm dark as brother, but I'm saying he had that onyx shiny black, you know what I mean? Which is beautiful, you know what I mean?
yeah. Well, you know, he had that money, so he had the best of the moisturizers
Yeah.
and the oils.
But even that kind of black, that's a whole other topic on black. That kind of black, I mean, moisturizer enhances it, but you naturally got it, you know?
He was reflection black. You know how you
Yeah, we recorded now. Oh man,
I love him though, but you know, he was nice.
you know, like a black joke, like you don't ever stop.
Yeah. I'm just saying, you ever walk up on a nice, good, shiny, just fresh wax black car and you like, I can see all the colors in my clothes. This is amazing. How's it doing it? This is the color black, you know.
Another like those brothers would be so black when they smile, they teeth are so white because the contrast.
Yeah, it actually can hurt your eyes if you don't, look at it slowly. You got to take your time. Somebody that black and they smile, you want to do this first because you don't know what you're in for.
All right, then. We got to get out of here. Like I said, we're for the next one.